It's November 28th, 2025, day after Thanksgiving. Um, Hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. I had a great Thanksgiving. Got to see family, got to see a bunch of family, um, family-in-law, cousin-in-law, stuff like that. It was really nice. Great feast. Very thankful for everyone who showed out and everyone got to see. So, hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Today I'm gonna get into um, Nasdaq analysis from Monday, November 24th to the 28th of Friday. Friday, I didn't trade. Thursday, I also didn't trade. Thursday was Thanksgiving, and then Friday was the day after. And I had a long night Thursday night, so Friday morning, I mean, good thing because this is obviously disgusting. So we're gonna get into it. Just straight into this shit. So coming to Monday or Friday, we swept out major sell side right here, major sell side. Um, and so we should expect us to start moving higher, correct? Because uh, even if we don't want to go all the way back up here, we at least need a retracement. So sweep out this internal low or this major sell side liquidity right here. And Friday, we started getting a little bit of rejection higher after that sweep. We have this new week opening gap here. Go ahead and mark that out with a rectangle. And then we're going to mark out Friday's daily premium wick quadrant levels. And 0.25 is about consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap. So let's go into the 1 minute, see what we can find. Actually, we also want to get regular trading hours so we can find the opening range gap. So let me change this one actually to black, change consequent encroachment to red, and then we can mark out opening range gap. Go ahead and make that blue. Perfect. Okay, so that's Sunday. Where's Monday's open? All right, so Monday, 4 a.m. We have a massive down blower, which is pretty insane. Pretty obviously pretty impactful. Come all the way down, take out all this sell side, and fill a majority of this opening range gap. And then we start moving higher, and then come back down, taking out that internal low, and then we start rallying higher. So we take out this internal low, start rallying higher through 6 a.m. all the way up to honestly the whole time 9:17. We come up here. Finally, we work our way back up from this aggressive move down. Take out this high right here, just barely. Take out that high at 9:7 or at 8:31. Then we come down, move back higher, come back down, take out these internal lows, enter a high time frame for a rally gap, go higher, take out this internal high again, um, and then we roll over, come back into um, 0.25 of this daily quadrant level wick. 0.25 is right here, this black line, and then right off of that we start ripping higher. So, from what I remember, this high this high right here on ES was not taken out here. And then it was taken out right here, but just barely. Kind of like how this one just barely took out this one and then wanted to be taken out again. I seen that and I decided that Nasdaq would want to continue higher as well. Plus, we have opening range gap of about 200 points. So we should expect the price range to go to higher. And we just had a high time frame liquidity sweep down here. And right here, we swept out this internal low, started moving higher. So we're in a bullish price range. And we're showing bullish price action off of new week opening gap, tap across, and tap inside of consequent encroachment. Finally get above, then we start rallying higher. Right? Cool. So actually, on Monday, I entered at 9:28 because I seen that we were respecting. There's a 5 minute or there's a 15 minute on this side, 15 minute like reclaim fair value gap. So we hit that, start rallying higher. Then price immediately rallies higher, takes out. This was my full target right here, but then we come above, you take out this high, and we roll all the way up here. Pretty aggressive market open from 9:30. That's a 200, almost a 200 point bullish price leg off rip, which is insane. So if you're looking at this, you should expect us to continue bullish at least one more price leg just because of how insane that is. So we come back down into this middle fair value gap, the about consequent encroachment of this price leg as well. You can see we tap into this one as well. So get into this price leg. I can mark this out. And you can see how we react off of 0.5, and then we don't even get down to 0.25. So that shows we're pretty bullish. Um, so price risk balance reacts here, starts moving higher, fills in this inverse fair value gap, then price comes back down, taps into this bullish fair value gap, then we rip higher, taking out these highs. Um, and then basically the same thing that happened here happens right here. Going to 0.5, don't even get down to 0.25 again. React off this fair value gap. Probably more. This is a better fair value gap to be looking at this inverse. Come down, barely tap it. And then we tap this one as well. And then we start rallying higher again, taking out these highs. So that was basically Monday. Should be bullish because we tapped new week opening gap. We had a 200 point opening range gap, and we're respecting these daily quadrant levels pretty well, actually. I didn't even mention this, but price goes above the premium quadrant level and then comes back down, taps it before we start rallying higher again. Which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and delete all of this. Let me actually. So this is 9:30 open. First presented fair value gap is right here. Go figure why we wanted to go that low. It's because first presented fair value gap was remained open until tapped into here. This is a pretty big first presented fair value gap. It's probably going to be used again throughout the week. We shall see. Because I think this actually probably not, because this week we were super bullish. So if we do end up coming back down, that's nice, but I just don't expect us to, which I don't think we actually do. Oh wow, we get really close to it. But we never do because this is a protected low. I would have liked to see this low get taken out because it is an internal low because it's a low inside of a fair value gap. That would have been really nice confirmation for Tuesday. But yeah, let's get into Tuesday now. Go back to the daily, see what's going on. So Monday we had a very bullish day, very bullish, as you can see. Um, yeah, it's Monday. So right in here, there's not much to go off of. I could use this wick or this wick, honestly. I didn't, but honestly, I kind of just want to see because like I should have, if anything, I think I might have marked this out for a little bit but if anything, this wick is more prominent and closer to us. And we just got above or react off 0.5 right here. So let's just look at this. Uh, and then I'll go back and just see if there's anything else. I want to make this black. Just because this wick right here is just not efficient enough for me to be like marking out. Yes, it could be helpful, but it's just not very big enough to like give me a good price range to like reference off of, if you understand what I'm saying. So also do range gap. Beautiful. Cool. So wow, that's actually really nice. That's 9:30 open. Wow. That's actually really impressive. I didn't even notice that. Um, right off 9:30, we go to 0.25 and create this rejection block that we rejected off of 0.5. I think Tuesday's the day that kind of got me, honestly, which is crazy because that is insane. I was expecting bullish price action, and according to my rules, based off of opening range gap, under 4 points is over 100. So I should expect this to be bearish. But I was expecting bullish price action because I wanted to see all these highs get taken out. We had 830 um high right here. I wanted to get taken out. And then so yeah, that was my target really for the morning. Obviously that's not what happened. Price comes up, takes out this high, taps 0.25 opening range gap off rip, comes back up, respects this rejection block, and then rolls over. Roll over here. See, Tuesday was pretty hard to get an entry. Not gonna lie. Unless you're on the 15 second, because the 1 minute didn't really give you anything. We have a liquidity sweep here, break structure here, but we retrace back and we open close above here, but we never have a market structure shift because we never get above this high, right? Then we start rolling back over, um, and we're not even creating any fair value gaps until here. As soon as we create that one, we're already on the down move down. Down move pretty pretty volatile. Price leg down. Anyways, so yeah, we get pretty volatile, but we never get a retracement back to these fair value gaps. You got 1, 2, 3 unopened fair value gaps. Finally get an entry right here. Um, let's see what we targeted and took out. Let's just check on the 15 minute. It's right here, yeah. See, I just honestly don't know. I don't know what we were targeting. I would love to know what we were targeting. I mean, there's this. You could say this is a protected low, and then we were going for these. If there's an hourly fair value gap or something. Yeah, this hourly right here, which is the same one that the one first presented for value gap, so that would technically be Monday's first presented for value gap on the hourly. Um, but I really don't see a need for us to come all the way down here, so there's not much of a target, to be honest. Let me see if I can find something with standard deviation, maybe. Um, because this right here is the liquidity sweep, right? So saying that, yeah, I guess we got 2.5, right? 1, 2, 2.5. Get down there, tap into there, good enter there, or stop, take profit there. But honestly, I say that you wait. Just look. Once we get to that point, then we get a massive rally higher. And you should expecting us to be bullish after this because this is a pretty obvious move higher, pretty fast as well. After we just took out a bunch of sell side. And then we also have data highs above here that we're going to want to take out in that same day. And then we also have first presented for a value gap, untouched, right there. And you can see how we tapped that perfectly and then came back down for a retracement. And then we struggled to go higher from like the 1010 to 1030. And then once 1030, around 1030, we started rallying higher, get the retracement to move higher. And it was pretty choppy. Um, Price was pretty inefficient because we came all the way down here very rapidly. And then we ended up just chopping. Then we get a rally higher, and then we chop, and then rally higher, come back down, chop again, rally higher, chop again, and then rally. So nothing very efficient. I say the only real entry um, could enter here for first presented for rally gap. This is where I entered on my top step, and I ended up losing this trade because I entered here and I didn't take profit first presented for rally gap. I should have realized that we did tap it and could expect a retracement because this right here is not a very effective retracement for this type of price leg. Um, so we ended up going up there, tapping that, and then rolling over, tapping this inverse right here, which would be the inevitable model. Um, this fair value gap before a move higher, the liquidity sweep, the manipulation leg, fair value gap, the most recent one to the low gets entered in this one as well, and then we start rallying higher again, never to return to back to this low. Until we hit full TP, but we never hit it. We never come back here anyways. So, what I'm saying is, or what I'm seeing, price comes down. Oh shoot, I didn't even look at that. Wow. Okay, so the daily quadrant level wick that we marked out, we come down, come up here, failed to hit it, come back down, tap it, then we tap it once here, twice here, 3 times, 4 times, rally higher, tap this again, come back down, middle fair rally gap, come back higher. Don't even take out any buy side. See, this is just very inefficient. I mean, we take out this internal high, but that's some bullshit because we have these highs right here. So you have to wait another almost a whole hour for those highs to get even taken out. And we tap 0.25 with the open range gap again, react lower, finally getting above, and finally hit our full TP at 12.19. So if I entered at 10.04, I would have been stopped out until 12.19. Showing that sometimes you just gotta hold. If you know, sometimes you gotta hold. Trust your gut. Because this day, I was saying I wanted these highs to be taken out. But, and I wanted to be bullish, off rip. But, price came lower, gave us an entry here at 950. Roll higher, gives us another entry here. This is the real this is the entry, if anything. Then, you can enter here, stop loss once this candle closes, and honestly, once this candle, I would say like this candle. Once this candle closes, stop loss is here. First, it would be here. Let me just show you what I'm saying. Honestly, whatever. I'm just gonna put it like, where do we enter? This fair value gap. Stop loss would be right here because of this inverse. And then once we get above, once we get above and close out of basically and make this an inverse. So right here at 10:08, I would adjust my stop to here and then let that baby ride. It's pretty insane how long this fucking trade would take though. But it's 8.14 RR, so that's really nice trade. Really nice. What is this? Oh, is this my cup? Okay. Really nice. Profits, I guess, or ROI. But that is actually real quick. Let me just mark out that daily, even though it's small, just to see if we used it at all or what we did with it. Make it black. So yeah, we didn't even use it. Um, I mean, we used it at 7:43. We get up, stay below it. So this, honestly, if I marked that out, this should have told me that we're bearish. We came all the way up here, tapped into these levels, never closed in these levels. Then we rolled over. Then we come back up, fail to go above this high. Then we roll all the way back over, and we never touch it again until we get above this high, and then we start rolling through it. And then we ended up using it here, consequent encroachment, and then go higher. And we also use 0.25 right here to rally higher, which is nice. It's very efficient. So good thing I marked that out just to like get a little second look. I should also have been bearish on this day, because of 103 points. So yeah, and then 0.25 off rip. So that should have told me that we were bearish, or wanted to be bearish at least in the morning. But you know, it's just another day, another learning day. And then what happens is Tuesday actually becomes a suspension block, but we don't know that until Wednesday. So let's mark this out. And then, I mean, this is also a nice little thing to mark out, but we'll just mark out that one for now because it looks like we used it well, very well. Um, okay. So first off, we have a 150 point opening range gap. It looks like what ICT says. It should go to zero point 0.5 consequent encroachment at before 10 o'clock. It literally gets there at 10 o'clock, and then it starts rallying higher. Um, yes, we are expecting us to be bullish on the day, but off rip, we come down. So right here, we take out major buy side, and then we come back down, and then we take out this internal high at 951. So this would be first presented right here. So as this is kind of tricky actually. It says coming at 930, we're bullish. We come down, sweep out this, or sweep this internal low, go into here, rally higher, taking out buy side, right? And after we take out buy side, we then get a move lower here. This shows me that we should be bearish. Comes back up, taps this perfectly, starts reacting off this. I would enter here for shorts. Doesn't end up working. But we did end up going lower after we take out this internal high again. So this would just be a, an example of just price not working with the trading strategy that I use because we should have gone lower here and then take out all this sell side, but instead we wanted to take out this internal high again. Then we get a CSD here, and then we don't really get an entry. Oh, until we here, and then we tap back into open range gap high and first percent fair value gap high, or first percent fair value gap at all. And then you can enter there for shorts, taking out all of the sell side right here. Price ends up going all the way down to consequent encroachment of open range gap, which is really nice. Um, really nice. What's it called? Distribution. Execution, I guess. And then price then chops in this little downwards price range. Chops in there until we get above it, right? So we get back down to consequent encroachment and respect this. Um, rejection block. Move higher. Finally get above here. And then get above here as well. We have a retracement down back into um, this fair value gap. The manipulation leg before we go lower. This fair value gap. And then we start rallying higher. Back up into these highs. And like I said, we were bullish on the day, just not off rip. Price comes back down into this fair value gap and it starts running higher. And then we get above. We also get above here, right here. Come back down into first percent fair value gap, consequent encroachment. Respect that pretty nicely, and then rally higher, taking all these highs, creating new highs as well. So my entry would have been I guess you really do have to wait for this manipulation leg. Like I sometimes I just don't, but you just really need to because obviously here you get above this leg, right? But then we retrace down and we don't even respect it. We just go back down, take out the internal low, and then rally higher, using this for rally gap to go higher. See, so like right here, this does work. Isn't that weird though? We took out this internal low, respected this, then we start going higher, then we react off 0.25, and then go higher. So it is a little weird. I guess this, okay, so this technically is a manipulation leg, so this this right here is manipulation leg. This right here is not. So this doesn't count as a CISD. Um, but this does count because we do end up taking out internal. So this counts as a manipulation leg. We get above it, we go back down into this fair value gap and 0.25, and then we start rallying higher, come back down, rally higher, get above these highs. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And that's it for Wednesday. And to be honest, I don't even know if I want to go over Thursday or Friday, just because of the fact that we know it was Thanksgiving and the market was not doing what the market should be doing. Like it wasn't very aggressive or volatile. I don't think. Yeah, we don't even have a Thursday. We don't even have a Thursday's price action because it was Thanksgiving. So, but this becomes a suspension block, and now we have it's Wednesday. Yeah. So that's your rally gap. We just took out these internal. So I could be expecting some bearish price action just because we took out this internal high. But obviously, we have another bullish leg on Friday, so meaning I could be seeing these highs. We could be seeing these highs up here in the next couple of days. So I guess we'll go over Thursday or Friday. Um, So 8:30 news. So we're gonna expect this high to get taken out, and then also these lows to be taken out. Plus, we have this like new day opening gap. So this is 8:30. It's going to 9:30, or right before 9:30, 9:28. We take out this low. We tap zero point 0.5 this daily wick, and then we start rallying higher. We get above this high here, then we react down, enter this price leg for rally gaps, all inside of here, enter there, get above this price leg right here, take profit here. Make sure you take profit here. Make sure you take profit here, because you can see why. As soon as we get above news high, we dump, and you have no entry here. No way to get out of your stop or your trade, because you're just gonna get stopped out immediately. We come down and take out this daily opening gap, daily new day opening gap. Close below it, enter zero point 0.5, and enter 0.5 of the new week opening gap. No, opening range gap right here at 941. After that happens, we take out all sell side as well, and then we start rallying higher. I mean, we get above this fair value gap right here, right? Invalidating this fair value gap comes down into this fair value gap right here, and then pushes higher. Gets above this fair value gap now. Reacts lower, goes back into this new day opening gap. This is why I didn't want to look at Friday, because like I can just say all this, but it's very choppy. Um, but after we take out these lows, right, in point 0.5, all that shit, um, this should be a known low after we get above this high, honestly, like these highs, because now we should be going higher. And new day opening gap was only 50 points, so that doesn't tell us much. That just tells us that we could fill 50%, or at least the whole thing, honestly, if we wanted to. But we don't end up doing that, obviously. Um, so we take out these lows. This could be a known, this should be a known protected low. And we start rallying higher until we get above here again, because we created um, relative equal highs right here and here. And then we get above it here. Bang, take that shit out. Then we come back down right after that because we took out the liquidity we needed to take out. Comes back down for a retracement. Doesn't get below these lows because these should be taken out if we want to be bearish. But price want to be bullish. We get above this right here, this fair value gap, invalidating it. Now we're looking for an entry. This is a good retracement here. It's this inverse, and then we start pumping higher again, and into Friday, which is pumping. So that would be it for November 24th to November 28th price analysis. Um, I'm currently up 200 on the week. Actually, down 200 on the week. Actually, let's just check. Let's just check. We are ongoing schedule maintenance, which may, yeah, hopefully they give me a freaking free rebill. I would love that. So in total, we're up 223. Yeah, so on the week we are up 223, 417, 476, 282. This should have been a lot. This should have been 600 or 700, which would have been up pretty nice on the week. That was that day. And I keep realizing I keep taking small losses. I just need to make sure that I'm taking the right trade. And I shouldn't be moving my stop loss, because I should know where it needs to be, and I know where we're gonna go. As long as I have it at the protected low, then I shouldn't be stopped out. Um, so that's it for this week. I hope y'all found this insightful. Hopefully I stay this and go back to this um, Sunday. Watch this before new week. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. till next week. Deuces.